Hello YouTubers, and welcome to the first edition of Eshi's Battle School. I'm here with Jeff with 1F, because of course it would be one of the other Elite 3 members that I'm going to be battling first.
Here are our first battle of the new year. Eshi's starting out with her Kangaskhan and Klefki, which I EV trained, and hence the name. I'm throwing out Little Jeff and Yggdrasil. I have this weird fascination with folklore, so all of my entire competitive team is folklore based, except for Little Jeff, just because. I always name my cube on Little Jeff.
Yeah, and so first thing I'm doing is throwing up Reflect with my Prankster Klefki, because I'm just trying to get a little bit of extra protection, because I know that that annoying tree that Jeff has will not ever die.
Well, you know I mean, the whole setup for my Trevenant is it's a stall out. I mean, it's designed to just drive you crazy and not die. Hence its name, you know, it's the Tree of Life.
Which is really interesting, because typically, I mean, and this is something Jeff with 1F proved me wrong on, because I told him, you know, in doubles, I can't see stall working as a tactic, it's just too fast-paced. And then I went up against this thing and I was like, wow, it very effectively did its job. And despite going up against 2 Pokemon and having to take 2 hits sometimes, I mean, I still had a really hard time, you know, dealing any sort of damage to this thing.
Yes. And I love his ability. It is the hidden ability of Harvest. For those of you that don't know, what Harvest does is once your Pokemon consumes a berry, the next turn it has a 50% chance of essentially regrowing that berry to eat it again. Unless it's in like a sunny day or a drought team, then it increases to 100% chance. So yeah, now I've got my Mega Mawile out, and I love it. I mean, I don't know, I think Mawile was the first Mega that I ever used, so I really just fell in love with it.
Yeah, Mega Mawile is another one of those interesting Pokemon, because I just love both its abilities. The first thing it's going to do is come out with an Intimidate, and it's going to cut, you know, your physical attackers down to size, and then it's going to go Mega and double its own attack, which is kind of annoying.
But kind of awesome.
Yeah, so my decision there to go with the Will-O-Wisp first, I need some residual damage on the tree, even though I should have gone after, you know, cutting that Mawile's attack first.
Harvest again.
Yeah, I hate that Harvest so much. And that paired with the Substitute, it's unbelievable, but what are you gonna do? So my next turn here, what I'm gonna do is actually toss out, you know, another Will-O-Wisp, I believe, and cut that thing's attack so that basically Mawile is, for lack of a better term, neutered.
Don't neuter my Mawile. What did it ever do to you?
It was awesome, and therefore is not allowed. So there.
It still endured a Kangaskhan attack.
Which is surprising. Kangaskhan is actually one of my favorite Megas. I played with Mega Gengar originally, but I don't know, for me it was just too frail. I prefer something with a little bit of bulk, which is why I'm running a dual screen team. I don't like Pokemon that can just get, you know, one hit and out, so I preferred it as a Mega.
Yeah, usually I'm kind of the hit hard, hit fast, and then run like, well, run very fast. Run like the Dickens, like a Dodrio, something that just runs. But I've actually found... No, wait, never mind. I did have that one other stall set before. Back in,
Stall Rain.
Yeah! What was that, Black and White?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I miss my Hail team.
Yeah, that was back before Weather got, for lack of a better word, once again,
Nerfed.
neutered.
Oh, neutered. Neutered.
Say neutered again.
Neutered. Yeah, it's kind of depressing. I mean, I can totally understand why in X and Y any weather effect only lasts 5 turns, but essentially it removes the whole dynamic of having a weather team. Which, I'll be honest, I loved my Hail team. Because it was like Hail and Trick Room. Mm-hmm. So it was like, you had a double whammy with the Stall Rain. Oh man, that was just brutal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Haku!
And the thing about it is, like, the Stall Rain set wouldn't work anymore, I think. Just because, you know, in doubles, again, it's so fast that, you know, the weather isn't nerfed so much if you consider the fact that you're gonna be playing at a fast pace. I don't know if many doubles battles last more than 10, maybe 11 turns.
That's true. This is actually like the longest double battle I've ever been in, and it was only 10 turns.
Yeah, and it was because of this tree that is so wonderful that I like very much.
She says this glaring, like, just with such bitter hatred and rage.
Oh, yeah. And this is Jeff's crucial mistake right here.
One of two. Mm-hmm. One of two. This was the first one, yeah. As you all just saw, my Greninja, I have the hidden ability Protean, which is amazing. Again, if you're not familiar with it, Protean changes the Pokemon's type to whatever attack it's about to use, so you always get the same type attack bonus. Having just used Scald being a water attack, I did not think about, hey, well, she's got a fairy type and a water electric. So let me use a water type and give that electric the perfect opening to just destroy me in one hit.
Which also became a double whammy because it got to the point where I was also allowed to get a Calm Mind in with my Sylveon, which rose, you know, its spec attack and spec defense rose, which gave me an opening to do some damage, but at this point in the battle, I'm incredibly concerned. I've got a Burn, I've got Curse, I've got Leech Seed going on one of my Pokemon.
See, and I didn't think your concern kicked in until a little bit later when I got rid of Stark.
Well, Stark I was expecting, because I mean, Horn Leech, yeah, I know, it's gonna happen. But look at this. After a Calm Mind boost, you know, he's behind the substitute, I still can't get at this damn thing. And I'm like, God forbid, God forbid that Harvest kicks in. Like, oh my god. But what happens?
Harvest.
And I'm
Harvesta.
Like, I swear to God, if this thing eats one more goddamn berry, I'm going to cry.
And cry you did. Alright. And in about 3 seconds, you're going to see my other crucial mistake. And this one, I think this one more so than Greninja is the key game changer. The fact that I attempted to do what... Oh, I'm going to wait until you guys see on the video. Yay, he restored his health, la la la.
So again, we got the Citrus Berry, which allows him to, even with the Calm Mind boost, even with the super effective, still tanks the gosh darn friggin' Shadow Ball. Jeff wasn't expecting me to go for the attack though. Crucial mistake.
I attempted to use a substitute, not realizing that with only 13 HP, how would a substitute work? And ultimately, that cost me the fight.
Right, because
so close.
Because one turn later, what would have happened is Curse would have killed my Sylveon, and Jeff would have taken this one. But there you go. That was our first battle. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. This is Jeff with 1F
and Eshi
signing off and saying we will catch you later.
Catch you later.